Okay, so sorry. You know, my people have not been working because I don't know this Nigerian policies of struggling to upgrade his account has been a very big tug of war, and so please, if you have any questions, so you can still raise it. And like I've just said, my own is to make us to be very careful with some of those exchange platforms, and I do not really trust so much exchange platform right now because of so many terrible things happening now. I don't so much trust platforms now in terms of, I mean, exchange platforms as centralized exchange platforms. So please ask questions. There might be things we've been encountering and you want more clarifications. And so please ask questions so that we get clarified.
Favorite teams and Casino. Over 300 games to keep you entertained. No need for real friendship. Like virtual games.
Now, please, mute yourself and ask questions if you have any questions so that we get clarified. Yeah, please ask questions. I just returned back because of the questions. If not, I'm done ordinarily. Okay. Well, I'm surprised at this coin. Wow, it's crazy. Wow. Please, questions. Okay, I think we're satisfied with what we've gotten so far. If that's why there's no questions. So if you're new, I've told us, first of all, go back to the person who invited you. And like I've said, what is important first is that ensure you have all the, the major wallets, of course, the major wallet, Trust Wallet, Coinomi Wallet, Token Pocket, TronLink, and some of our wallets, both on mobile, on desktop. And then if you do that, you need to have at least exchange platform, especially, what's it called? Especially this guy, Binance. Binance is going to be, the guy is crazy. The guy is a politician. Man, the guy is penetrating everywhere. But time is going to come. If you look at, there was a time I sent us, let me check something here. Okay. Okay. So please ask questions. Virtually, I'm done anyway. So there is huge regulations that will come up over time on crypto. And the best anyone can do for himself right now is to ensure that you amass good volume of crypto for yourself so that when they're making those policies, all right, when they are making those policies for themselves that will favor them, you can be part of it. If not, good number of people are going to regret not buying enough crypto right now when the time comes. I've told us one thing. Look at, okay, some of us in Crypto Academy, I sent us this thing, explanatory memorandum, contest for the proposal, reason for an objective of the proposal. And this is regulations of the European Parliament and the councils, markets, and crypto assets, and amending directive. Okay. Now there are so many classes, identified, especially on platform. That was why I was telling us the other time, about 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, that we should expect a very drastic drop on CRO. And of course, if you can still drop very well, I would so much love it so that I can buy more than enough, CRO. And I expected Celsius to come down to, but well, Alex is a very stubborn guy, so he has actually done a lot of job already on ground, before hitting the road. And of course, crypto.com is not a small company. It's about the pullback of the coin. What a nice time for anyone who has not got involved in crypto.com to buy. But like I said earlier on, I was still expecting CRO to come down to as much as maybe 3 cents or 2 cents where we bought from. Some of us bought at 2 cents, some of us bought at 3 cents. I know majority of people bought at 4 cents or thereabout. And if that is the case, okay, you can see, I expect this coin, don't put the trigger on my head if it doesn't happen, right? I expect this guy to come down to probably as low as 3 cents, or 3 cents, 2 cents. So I probably may be waiting for this guy down there, right? You can see the bevel down. It did the same thing that this guys did. Well, I don't know. Maybe these guys may do some strategy. And I remember when it was all coming down, I told some of us to sell it, Bitcoin vert, and some didn't sell. So if I didn't sell, there's no point in me disturbing myself. It's finding a support right now. And if it does find a support, maybe around $50 and all of that, which I know the first set of people bought at $43, some bought at $36, thereabout. Now, if you find a support, then of course, because it's a community coins and then trying to, explain certain things they do. And if it does move, then if you finish consolidating after its time, I can say, okay, let me get involved and buy some of them again. And so Rising, I've given us some of those hints that one of the first things that everyone must take note of is that in crypto, you have to know what you're looking for, and you have to see more of long-term perspective. If you see too short-term, I can tell you, you always miss out. I pick, okay, when I told a lot of us to buy Peak, many didn't look at it. Okay, so Peak now is about 24 cents. Then it got to 25 cents thereabout before coming down. But it's just consolidating around that now. And this was a coin when I told a lot of people to buy at 9 cents, 10 cents, 12 cents. At the point it went to 28 cents or 35 cents, I don't know. It got pumped in different exchange platforms. Or the usual market average of it got about 35 cents or 28 cents thereabout and came down. Now, what am I trying to say? When I told some people to buy this coin at 12 cents, 10 cents, if they had borrowed, it would just be there for them. And most time, when we tell people some coins, they may buy, immediately they finish buying, the coin keep going down. But there's something that's very sacrosanct in some of those things. Companies that's what told us when you are on the coin market cap, for instance, that you should try as much as possible to check one thing on a coin. Number one, when you come into the coin, come in contact with the coin, you first of all go in here, check the website of the coin, and check the shozo of the coin. Is the coin having what's it called? Some social handle, and are they on Twitter? Very, very important. Very, very important. Are they on Twitter? So you have to check. Now, if they're on Twitter, how active are they on Twitter? Some coins, if you check them on their shows, they wouldn't have anything, updates, informations, what's happening, live activities, nothing. And you just buy such coin. Such coin may dip you down at the end of the day. Now you check, right? You check market pairs of such coin. And if you look at this, it's actually okay, collaborating, centralized exchange, DEXs and all of that, on Balancer, on one chain, 1 inch and all of that. Then you go to the portal of the company, okay? You go to the portal of the company. Then if you go to the portal of the company, you can read up more, activities on the company, the coin and what are they trying to do. Okay, check their roadmap, look at their white paper, and so many things to check about the coin or the project. And so you begin to check the personalities. If it's a company that has CEO and all of that, you have to check all of those things. Now, look at the project they are embarking on. What are they trying to do? Okay. Now, when you check all of those things, you can get handful of such projects, buy the coin. Like that's my usual style anyway. And so once you do that, the problem is that when you're telling people about some of those projects, they don't see it. Like when I did the analysis for Celsius, Crypto.com, and some other analysis, people were not looking at what I was looking at. Okay, buy Celsius. Now, one of my friends told me when he opened the Celsius network, and then for him to do his KYC, he was asking so much questions. Man, so when I said buy the coin, Celsius, he said, how much will it worth? What is it doing? There's so many questions the guy was asking. I'm like, sorry. I do not really have all the time to start explaining. Man, this guy is wicked. Like I was saying it the other time. So it's now ranked number 42 on CoinMarketCap. Now listen, most of the things you should be very careful with. Once Celsius get up within top 20, no matter what's happening, I will exist some of my Celsius coin. Because at that time, it will battle with already principalities. All right? It will battle with those top coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP that have already huge capitalization, Litecoin, Chainlink. And that was what Chainlink suffered at the point when it was moving. Can you imagine when Chainlink come to occupy? And that was what even CRO from back, imagine something from 3 cents got to about 18 cents. So the capitalization moved up so seriously. So most coins that are, nominal price coins that just start moving crazily from like 500 or 1,000 to 500, come down 200, 150 and move to top 100 and leave from back of the top 100 to get to top 50 and then and it's just moving that way, just like this chart created. Okay, moving continually that way. Now you have to be very careful. Okay, you have to be very careful because at that point, such coin will start having a downtrend because there are contention already. Until after some times, such coin creating expansion. And that's why you see when some researcher in crypto, we go to check some hidden gem of coins that didn't have surface up here. I remember that's what we did on Helium. I did that on Helium. And when Helium was not listed on CoinMarketCap when I was trading it, and when many people start getting to know about Helium, we make some money and move on. Okay? So, but people want too much explanation for coins. And how is it going to be? How much percent would they pay me? Oh my God, you say, oh God, what am I going to do to these people? The best is learn the basics, take advantage of it, diversify your crypto asset, have some in the project, have some in the liquidity, and then so that you balance the equation. That time, what you think is too long, like when I introduced my friends to Market Peak, I think there were a few of my friends that I know that they like projects, like some of us in our community. And when some of them bought, in fact, I was the one that stopped some of our community to spread their money. If not, there's somebody from our community, the package he wanted to pick on Market Peak. I know he will look at me now, oh, if I didn't mean this man just allowing me to buy the volume I had wanted to buy, I would have been smiling the more now, which was true. But just like my nature of like spread. But I know for sure, as at that time, I think when the person was coming on board on Market Peak, it was 1 unit of the coin was about, I think at index price was at about 0.08 cents. I think so, 0.08 cents. And right now, the index price, I think it's about 0.19 or 0.171 or thereabout. I wouldn't know how much it would be right now. So you just imagine, and the market price at the time was about 10 cents, thereabout, now 20 something cents. So those are the issues that friends have. When you tell them about project, they want to see, okay, I hope they will pay me 30% every month, because they can't really envisage dimension at which the crypto will go. Okay, somebody may be forced to ask me, okay, Felix, how do you know the coin that will go? That's why we are learning together. Okay, I see someone's hand is up. John, please ask your question. Please, can you go ahead and ask your question? I think I saw someone's hand. Oh, John Chidi. Yeah, please ask your question. Unmute yourself and ask your question, John Chidi. John Chidi, please unmute yourself and ask your question. So guys, I beg us, the stage we are now in crypto, it shouldn't be done around like a baby, a baby tennis court. It should be run to see better thing ahead. Because I bet you there are coins you are selling now. You may not be happy with yourself over the years. Bitcoin, some other coins you're selling now, have made some money. You may not be happy with yourself over time, because the price at which they may go may surprise a lot of people, So the best for you is that have a fraction of a coin that you just tell yourself, I'm not going to touch it. And those are the coins you push to your mastering, you push to your staking. Look at Celsius. You have so many coins you can stake on Celsius right now. And you can say, okay, let my profit be enabled on Celsius coin. And so if your profit is enabled on Celsius coin, then you have enough Celsius coin. Okay? Okay, the Chidi, you were not, okay. Do you type the questions? Hey, Ekanem, how are you doing? Okay, you're welcome. So guys, it's important. We need to wake up and we need to take advantage of. There was a platform I've been following since last year. One of my friends invited me, one of my friends who came up with, no, it was chatting me this year. We're like, do I know about this thing? I told him, yeah, I knew about it, but I never invited him, I was angry, and he told me, hey, Felix, you should have invited me to this platform. I said, the truth of the matter is that I only sign up, one of my friends in the state sent me and said, this platform, they want to do this, do that. My nature in business, in crypto especially, I buy the rumor and sell the news. And many people wait for the news. The news may not continue for a very long time. It may reshape them back again, back to rumor. And when you bought the news and it's back to rumor, you are likely going to be angry with yourself and run away. All right? And when the person sent me the platform, I just sign on. That's what I do. I just sign on and say, let me wait what will happen. I think the similar thing happened to BDAO. BDAO for Mr. Simplicity, Captain Dave. And I just Captain Dave was just saying, sign up this, buy this. And they were like, okay. And I remember he told me, hey, for this I will have to disobey you. And what was the disobedience? I said, just buy a small package. He said, no. For you to say I should buy it, and I think I need to do well in it and all that. Why am I saying this? And I'm not saying you should not be asking questions, right? I'm not saying we should not be asking questions. But the biggest challenge is some of us on the community is that when a link is sent or a platform is sent, number one, we probably may have a reservation about it. Then ask a leader, ask the admin or your friend, your leader who invited you to the community, and ask, how does this thing work? He will tell you either with sentiment or without sentiment. Now you do more research by yourself, all right? And the best research, after you've done research, the best last conclusion of the research should be what your spirit now tells you. Whatever your spirit tells you to do, go ahead and do it. And that was how I knew a lot of people, a lot of friends and community members on our platform miss out of bid out. Why? So much questions of, are you sure? Are you not sure? You know, I just lost money on this platform. This one now, this bid out. When come, how much would they pay me? I say, bid out is a project. We just believe that those guys may do something well and all of that. Oh, no, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. So bid out, how much will I buy? Minimum was $150. And I remember so many persons whom their money was in my hand that helped to buy with worth of $200. And when Bidao was launched and pumped, $200 worth of Bidao got up to about $1,200, $1,400 thereabout. And so if that person need money and want to liquidate that, why not? What should I do? Immediately you liquidate like half of the coin and then use the half to do something and wait for the other one. So if the other one never got matured, number one, you've gotten your capital and that your capital is reinvested to another thing. That's money multiplier strategy. You know, but people wait, okay, we just saw something, now they ask over and over. When you repeat, when you send, they say, I was not there when you sent this thing, but they were there because they were not taking it to be anything. So even though I'm not having money, let me just read to understand what they are saying. So ladies and gentlemen, I'll just advise us. And like I've said, what is a priority in the community? Your personal trading. Buy some coin, hold it. You know, and when you hold it, over the years, over some month, you may do better than the person who is scalping. Okay, let's do this. Somebody have been scalping for the past, since January, with about 10 months. Okay, had been scalping about 10 months. And he was scalping with, let's say, just $500. Now, do you know that this person, if it's consistent enough, and you have seen that these $500 have done like times 5, don't you think he will be happy? Of course, he will. He will. He will be happy. Over the 10 months, he will be happy. That means invariably he was doing 50% per month. Okay, so he will be happy. But now let's use Celsius. $500, okay, multiply, or is it multiply, divided, $500 divided by 0.06. So he has 8,333 pesos. Now, right now, multiply by $1.40. That is $11,666. Okay, $11,666. Man, it's amazing. Come on, what the hell? 11,000, so divide by $500. That's 23 times, 2,300%. He just bought it, kept it, did nothing. Okay, did nothing. But if you do not have the understanding or have long-term perspective of crypto, why he was holding the Celsius, and Celsius was not growing too fast. Celsius was adding like 2% daily sometime, 3% sometime, 1% some, like 1 week may not even add anything. It may even come down a little and all of that until when it was moving one serious movement, it got to $50. A lot of friends called me, sell off your Celsius. I said, well, from what I'm following on Celsius with the CEO and all of that, the project going on in Celsius, I'm not interested in selling Celsius now. If I even have money, I buy more Celsius. And it continued moving on that on and on and on and on until Celsius get to where it is today. So the point is that sometimes when you're overcalculating the time you're going to wait, you miss out on better things. So that's why we'll encourage people to settle down, focus on your long-term goal. But why focusing on your long-term goal? If the medium and short term give you something big, then we spread it. And that's what you do. Like I remember I did this analysis for people. I said, Okay, that's on it. Okay, that's on it. So, ladies and gentlemen, anyone with question? If you do not have, I think we need to call it today. And for those of us in Be With Me, we meet on Wednesday. Just hope that Wednesday we may do more extensive. I just hope my paper are opened so that for me to elongate the timer for my Zoom so that we can go more in depth and watch what the market will do. If the market is going to dig downtrend, then we short the market following using the boat to see how we arrive at something better. Make sense? So new people, please go back to the person who invited you. And for anyone who don't know so much, I think just go and enroll for the Crypto Academy so that you learn. Because even if you subscribe for Be With Me and you do not know how to navigate some exchange platform, it's still tantamount to nothing. Because a lot of people will be watching the instruction like movie without being able to do anything because we've not really learned, the basics and all of that. So please, I'll beg us to settle down, learn. As for me, as far as I'm concerned, I'm a live student when it has to do with cryptocurrency, and blockchain technology. I'm a live student. Learn every day. Meet people, and most time anywhere I get to, I just pretended as if I know nothing about cryptocurrency so that I can get the best out of the place. So not for me, you know anything. Meanwhile, you know next to nothing. So we have to be cautious so that we can pick the best of this space. So if you are in this forum, you're in our community and you do not have fraction of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some of those major coins, fraction that you just forget, just keep it on the wallet, especially like some of us have like coin maybe on Celsius, on Midas, and some other platforms and all of that. That come rain, sunshine, even the price of coin is dropping, you don't even look at those ones. But if every little thing that happened, the market shakes you, man, you've not started. If the market go up, you say, oh my God, the coin has gone up. I thought I would have bought. Then the market come down. Oh, I just bought. Why did it crash? Who told you? So the best is to make sure you rationalize your equity so that market is up, is down, you're fine. Oh, OMG, you're catching up. That's good, that's good, that's good. Yeah. So any questions? No questions? Okay. Officer, no question. Hello? Okay, so guys, okay, Janchidi, you're welcome. So you can just get back to whoever invited you and settle down. Like I told us, if you do not have the necessary wallet, go get those wallets opened, and after those wallets, then you open your exchange platform. Then you can ask the fellow their link for some of those mastering platform like Midas, all right? Like Midas, like Market Peak, all right? Like Stay Cool and all whatnot, so that you can take advantage of it. But ensure that you bought at least ensure that you come in, you don't know where to start from, buy Bitcoin and keep in your wallet. And the other things can follow. Because after all, when you want to trade other coins, you need the presence of Bitcoin. So you can say, okay, I bought the Bitcoin to hold and buy other coins. I think it will be helpful. Okay. So guys, go back home, go do the homework. And then, so please do not forget what I said. Be careful with these guys. Heartbeats, yeah, fine. Be careful. You make some profits, exit the profits to your external wallet. Very, very important. So do have a nice time, everyone. I think we're good tonight. So do enjoy yourself.